Welcome back to a video of Xtreme Stories, back to another video from Supreme Slayer. Yours truly. And this video is going to be about the craziest thing that happened to me so far in my life. And this just happened last Friday. Yep, I'm not kidding. This happened to me last Friday. On one of the best days of the week. And I can say this was not a good thing to do because I could have gotten in trouble. So fast forward backwards 4 days to Friday, a warm Friday. It was lunchtime, and I was walking down to lunch cafeteria to get my food. Then after getting it, I left the cafeteria. Because I didn't want to sit at the lunch table because lately lunch table has been, kind of crazy. And just been unbearable to sit there because, of course, the people there cuss way too much. And also, because of the transition. Usually I have my friends around for lunch, but unfortunately this year I didn't have any, so I ended up going to the first lunch without any of my friends around because they are in other lunches now. So, but I went ahead and left, and the art teacher I was visiting was actually my old art teacher from 9th grade. We just call her Mrs. Hart. So Mrs. Hart always had her door open, and the past week I've been visiting her, because I couldn't stand it. But that one day I went in, she was gone. It was on that Friday. She was gone. And I just stood there like, where'd she go? Maybe she went off. But I didn't hear anything either because the monitors were turned off as well. So that's when I panicked. Because I knew an officer would come in, peek in and say, what are you doing here? And then give me a tardy, which is, not very good because I don't want this to be my first tardy of the year because I've been trying very hard to avoid tardies because I don't want to get a single one because I know my parents will know about it because our school always contacts your parents if you're ever tardy. So I'm sitting there, and I thought the worst case scenario in which an officer might walk in and say, "Hey, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in class. Are you skipping class?" And then he assumes it, and then they send up to ISS, and the next thing you know, this goes to my transcript, and it would be permanent on the transcript, which is not very good. And also, another worst possible scenario is that someone may be watching from the cameras and see me there alone in the room and be wondering, hey, what's this kid doing in this classroom? He's supposed to be in this classroom. And then they call the guards or the security officers to come down and get me out of there. And the next you know, same old scenario. So after I've done eating my lunch and worrying, I was worried that they may come in any minute. So after that, I just left the classroom and headed for the nearest bathroom, which is, just down the hallway. And I had to keep a lookout just in case the police officers might come back. But luckily, I managed to escape them and headed into the bathroom, into the stall, and in there, pretty much was thinking, what are we going to do? Because lunch wasn't going to be over for 12 minutes. So I spent like 12 minutes waiting, and luckily no officers came in. But a few students didn't come in the bathroom, but they didn't seem to care. But eventually, the bell rang, and I was free. Free from getting in trouble because you never know what could have happened. Because if they found me, I probably would have been sitting in ISS right now thinking about what I should have done before. But the big lesson behind this is just always think twice before doing things. And I mean twice. Because you never know what mistakes you can come up with in the long run. But that's basically how it went.
Triggered? Still, I'm triggered about that thing. The moment triggers me.
But anyways, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and leave a like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it. And feel free to let me know in the comments on any similar stories you have to this. And we'll see you in our video next time.